Time evens things out. Time replaces your doubts. I used up all the space that I got, left with nothing to fight. I keep seeing faces of the men I used to know. They keep coming at me. They haunt my thoughts. I'll take the burden of silence if you share the weight of my love. Standing at the edge of my strength, my heart will forgive in advance.
They say love is free, but it's more than you can see. It's a song, it's a melody, it's the beat of you and me. It takes more than words to know. It takes more than bills to show.